Welcome to another episode of Last Wheel Cycling. I'm Ryan
and I'm Abdul.
So we got some exciting news. We had a great conversation with Bill in our last episode, the owner of Trek, talking about the Tour de Victoria. And Abdul and I will be riding tomorrow.
Yes, 160K.
160K, approximately 2,200 meters of elevation.
It is going to be crazy.
So what we're going to be talking about today is our preparation up to this date. Also about the bikes that we're going to use, because we did promise you a couple episodes ago we were going to go over our bikes and what we have done to ensure that we are 100% for tomorrow.
Yes, and so preparation, we are ready this week. We've tapered. We've had a good sleep, eat well, hydration, right? And now tomorrow is the big day.
Tomorrow is the big day. Now, we are also doing the RBC Whistler Grand Fondue.
Next month.
So, in preparation for the Tour de Victoria and RBC, when do you want to say we started actually training?
I would say like probably a couple months ago, right? Training for RBC.
For RBC, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months I would say. And then, but literally we've been riding every single day. So, and in those rides that we do like a Tuesday fast ride, Friday fast ride with a group triple shot that we do in Victoria here. And in between we do like our long rides, right? So I will say we are in go mode every day. We're ready.
Well, 100%.
I think we're ready.
100%.
We're ready.
So in preparation, I would say the first stages was really just building up our base, building our cardiovascular, doing a lot of zone 2. I would say for me was mostly on the trainer.
Yeah.
For, I want to say, January till March. And then got into our group rides.
Yeah.
And when he's talking about Tuesday as our group ride with triple shot, I would say it's more tempo threshold.
Yeah, threshold, high pace.
High pace, full gas.
Full gas, right?
All out.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, I want to say for both of us, really.
Yeah.
A mini climbing day.
Yeah.
So not super intense.
Mm-hmm.
However, we do about 600 to 1,000 meters of elevation.
Yeah, he just says it like it's nothing. It's a lot.
But not going full gas.
But not going full gas.
Yeah,
We're still maintaining a good pace
You're just
up
getting
the hills.
over.
Yes.
And then Thursday would be an easy ride. Friday would be our group ride again. And in that group ride, I'd say that would be roughly, I would say between 40 to 60K.
Yeah.
And between zone 2 and zone 3.
Yeah.
So easy to tempo ride. And then Saturday, Sunday would be our long rides.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, I will say
Okay.
that Abdul would plan out our long rides. And our long rides would be focused on
elevation.
elevation.
Before it was actually just, your casual speed ride, getting along, coffee ride in there. But the more you get into the cycling and you get fitter, you want to push yourself more. That's what cycling is all about. It's about going to the next level. And me and Ryan here, we are in the next level. So, not to brag, but I think we put in the work to definitely put us in this position to do 160K. Because you can't just wake up and do 160K at the pace at which a lot of people go, right? By the time the race will be over, you probably shut down downtown. They'll be telling you to get off the road.
100%.
So anyways, just kidding. But anyways, we're ready to do this tomorrow. And we've tapered. We've done the nutrition pretty good to a T. Listened to ChatGPT a little bit, telling me about oatmeal, banana, and stuff like that. That's pretty interesting, isn't it?
That is pretty cool. I would say this is the first time where I literally, obviously, would still ask like friends that have done this. So we have a friend, Carlos, that every year does the 160. He does one of like the biggest major rides. And I love his advice.
Yeah.
I love his advice when it comes to carbs.
Yeah.
And how much carbs. The only thing is, I just can't eat pasta for breakfast.
Yeah, Carlos eats pasta and sauce for breakfast.
Yeah, and
but I tell you, it works for him.
it works for him.
Yeah.
And then using AI, putting in the right prompt, saying,
Yeah.
hey, I've been cycling for this long. This is my goal. I don't know what you put in, Abdul, but I'll say what I put in. I put in my weight. I put in my best efforts in certain distances.
Yeah.
And what I've done for the week to taper. And I said, hey, what should be my nutrition for the ride? But one thing I didn't do was my nutrition for the day before.
Mm-hmm.
What did you prompt in AI to get what you got for your nutrition plan?
Mine was pretty straightforward. I just said like, hey, to the Victoria this weekend, what do I need to do 3-4 days out? And like day 3 it told me like rest 20 minutes, like spin your legs. And then the second day or so, like Thursday, will say same thing. But then the nutrition was like breakfast, you got to eat oatmeal, you got to do your hydration drink, you got to do banana, right? That's for breakfast. Lunch, you got to do pasta, you got to do like a bagel with honey. Bagel with honey. It's funny because like marathon runners, actually, they eat bread and honey. So for ChatGPT to tell me bagel and honey, it clicked in really quick there for me. So, and then evening again, you just replicate the lunch, pasta, again, hydration, and then just take it easy, just like over and over and over again. But relax, don't rush it, sleep well. That's pretty much what it said.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think for the day of, I asked for complete detail and timing.
Mm-hmm.
So it literally said like 4:30 a.m., this is your breakfast, 15 minutes before the ride, and then gave me some timings.
Yeah.
So I guess to get into it now, we'll talk about, we got hydration, we got nutrition on and ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the equipment.
Yeah.
Let's start with your bike. What have you done with your bike? What is your bike? What have you done to your bike? And what do you have ready to go for tomorrow?
So the biggest thing for me, I mean, I'm sure you probably know the bike now. It's a Madone Gen 8. I called it the Kobe bike because it's after Kobe's number 8, 8th generation bike. And the gearing is what makes this super bike. You can go really fast on the flats. You can go fast on the hills. It gives you best of both worlds. And I upgraded the hubs with Chris King hubs. I can go into details. I can go for days on this bike, but this bike is basically for climbing and for racing. That's what this bike is.
And have you done anything right for tomorrow? Like, have you done any maintenance?
I've cleaned the bike. I've looped the chain. Check the tire pressure. Make sure the tire pressure is good. Because as we know, I've had some couple tire blow up. So I want to make sure this time I get it right. And less weight. So like I normally ride with a Garmin Radar because you aren't going to need that tomorrow because, you're riding with people. I'm just, if I can save a little weight, why not? So then I'll use my computer in the front. Make sure the batteries are charged. That's one thing. That's a major thing that you got to make sure that you stay on top of. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you wipe the bike. It's clean. It's ready to go. Nothing. I'm not going to do anything drastic, anything changing. Just keep it the way it is. Just clean it, touch up a little bit.
I love it. I love it. So
what about you? Yeah.
As you can see, I got literally the baby brother. It's the same bike, but smaller size. And the things that I've done to this bike to prep it for today. First off, this is fresh. This is new. I got this, I want to say in May, June. So it is a Trek Madone Gen 8 Project 1 SLR 7. So it's an SLR 9 frame, but it's full Integra versus the SRAM Red on Abdul's bike. I have a little bit of some climbing gears on mine. I'm not sure if what you said about yours. There's a 1036 cassette in the back.
Yes, exactly.
1036 cassette in the back, but he's got a 5339 in the front.
39 in the front, yeah.
So
I'm good on the flats.
He's great on the flats,
hills,
and he's got great for the climbs.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a little bit constrained by the Integra group set. So what I have is a 5236 in the front and I have 1134 in the back. So a little bit harder gearing.
Yeah.
However, like Abdul said, this bike is built for both climbing and for speed.
Yeah.
I am running the 5263 Reserve turbulent wheels, aero turbulent wheels. I did upgrade a few things. I do have Dura Ace chain waxed and ready to go for tomorrow.
Waxed and ready.
And I upgraded the rotors. So it originally came with Ultegra rotors. I upgraded it to the Dura Ace rotors to save a little bit of weight. Same as Abdul, I am going to not bring my taillight radar in the back.
Yeah.
We'll have the Garmin 1050. Yeah. I might opt for, I do have another Garmin computer, and it is the 520 or 540.
Smaller one.
It's smaller, it's a little bit lighter. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anything to save some weight.
Save some
right?
weight. Yeah. Now, when it comes to fueling, there's a few things that I was thinking about, and I ended up changing my mind. Is we both have the RSL Trek Aero bottles and bottle cages.
Yeah.
Now, on a 160 kilometer ride, 2,200 meters of elevation,
it's not gonna cut it.
That's not a lot of fluid and hydration that you can get.
Yeah.
I think spec-wise, it holds 591 milliliters per bottle.
Yeah, per bottle, yeah.
And it doesn't fit well with regular bottle. It does fit regular bottle.
Yeah.
However, I would have loved to be able to use my larger 700 milliliter bottles.
Yeah.
However, I changed the bottle cages, and you can judge me if you want. Two things came into my mind. One was aesthetics.
Yeah, exactly.
And two, the reason why we have the Aero cages and bottles is that it makes the bike faster.
Yeah.
And to make up time, even though the Tour de Victoria is not a race,
it's not a race,
the speed on the flats is kind of nice to make up some times for a better time at the end.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, eventually I will go back to normal bottles because yes, there's a couple posts online actually. If you go on Facebook and then you check on the Trek Madone Facebook webpage, they're talking about the air bottles. Some people don't like it, and I know why now. Because like even when I was riding, you know, a couple of times, like I've dropped it because it's really hard to put back in that same position, right? So I think I'm going back to normal after this.
Yeah.
After this ride, I think I'm just going to do the regular bottles, bigger bottles, because Whistler is coming. So I think I'm going to be ready for that.
100%. There are a few things too as well that I would recommend if you're doing the Tour de Victoria, you're doing a big event. Make sure to get a tune-up. Double check your tires, regardless if it has sealant or if it's running tubes.
Yeah.
And for me, I did change my back tire. It was time. I didn't have to change my front tire. I did have to refresh the sealant because after 3 to 4 months riding regularly, the sealant does start to separate a little bit.
Yeah.
And when it does separate, it starts to leak out. And if you do get a puncture, it may not be able to seal that puncture, especially on a big ride.
Exactly. Absolutely. So for me, I went to tubes and I haven't had any problems.
Yeah. And you've brand new tires, both front and back?
Brand new tires, still good, knock on wood. Yeah. I'll be ready for tomorrow, no issues. And talk about your saddle, actually. I like your saddle.
So my saddle is a Envy 3D printed SLR Boost.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I don't really know the brand. I say Sala d'Italia is what it's imitating.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Actually.
Full carbon.
Yeah.
So carbon rails, trying to get it nice as light as possible.
Yeah.
Now, actually, a question for you. I have a 0 degree seat post. Mm-hmm. Did you offer the 20 degree offset?
I did, actually.
Did you?
20 degree, yeah.
So you have more of a racier
position.
Yeah. Now, my old seat post my old saddle is actually something that I actually miss.
Yeah. And so like, what would you do then when you ride in tomorrow? What are you going to take with you on the ride?
Okay, so what I'm going to take with me is, so based on ChatGPT,
Yes.
when it comes to hydration, now, just for all of you, you don't have to do what we do because the Tour de Victoria has 6 aid stations for the 160-kilometer ride, which means you have multiple places to stop, and it does provide food, electrolytes, refill your bottles, and bananas, all the things that you need.
Yeah.
So you can ride as light as possible, and you can stop, and you're good to go. For me, my goal is to stop only once on the ride. So because of that, I'll be carrying 6 to 7
whenever
gels, and they're the Hornet Energy, and it literally is just honey and salt.
Honey and salt. Nice.
Yeah, honey and salt.
Wow.
I will have 1 to 2 Cliff Bars as well. And in the water bottles, the reason why I'm going to stop at least once is because we talked about the constraints of the water bottles, only being 591 milliliters. I will be filling them both up with Precision Fuel 60, which gives you 30 grams of carbs, as well as 1,000 milligrams of salt per bottle. And I will probably run out of those bottles around between the 60 and 80 kilometer mark. Depending on how hot the day is. I was telling Abdul earlier before we started recording, if I run out of water and fluid early, I will stop and fill that up.
Yeah, that's what I think I will do. I think I will start with the hydration mix, and then maybe a couple bottles of those. And then on the halfway end, then you fill with water just to wash it down a little bit, right, in your system. And that's what I would do. Yeah. Start simple.
The big advantage for Abdul and I for the Tour de Victoria, it's a local ride. We know the route. We know where it's going to hit us the hardest. We know where it's going to be the easiest. And when we talk about our triple shot group rides, the end of the Tour de Victoria is the same route that we take every single group ride. So there's going to be a trigger at some point.
We know when it's time. I think
we're ready to go.
When we get to Ash,
that's
when we will just
just go.
Pick up a lot of people there. That will be where we'll pick up some speed for sure. But literally, so where we start is literally just behind us, the Parliament building right there.
Right here.
And then we go pretty much that way and into the mountains. That's where. And it's just a big loop again.
I don't remember, but I think it goes through 6 different municipalities in Victoria. So we're starting in core Victoria, then we go into View Royal, we go into Langford, Colwood, Souk, back into Victoria through Saanich. And then coming back into core Highlands.
Highlands, and then it goes to Oak Bay, right?
Oak Bay, and then back at the finish line of where we started. So it is a beautiful ride.
Like if you ever visit Victoria, plan your visit so at least you can come check it out. Get a bike, rent a bike. In August, there's always a race. No race. It's a race, it's a ride, not a race. But yeah, plan your visit pretty good so you can come to Victoria and check it out. It's a pretty amazing course. You will love it. You can bring your family, friends, whatever, and everybody will ride together.
And Bill said it absolutely best, this is a ride where you can see the water, the waterfront, you have the mountains.
The snow, you can see snow on the mountains.
Snow, rainforest, farmland,
gravel.
It's
everything.
You get it all. It's
pretty much just like Tour de France with, mixed with
Paris-Roubaix.
You got it. All in one. In Victoria. We're so lucky to be in Victoria to do this all the time. So.
And shout out to the Trek Store again, the major sponsor for the Tour de Victoria. And talking about other things that I'm going to bring onto the ride is I will bring a tool patch for my bike just in case I get a puncture. I have an electric pump as well, just in case. And I will bring a tube, one tube, just in case.
Just in case.
However, Trek, because they are the major sponsor and they are the local bike shop for Victoria,
Yeah.
they will have a mechanical van that will help out with flats. They
Yeah.
will have ambassadors on the ride.
Exactly.
So if they see you on the side of the road, they will help you.
Medical emergencies.
Medical,
right? So the
100%.
the whole ride is just set up for success. That's what it is.
100%.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I don't normally ride with music. I normally don't.
Okay. What kind of music
However,
are you going to be listening to?
You know, so I'm going to bring up Carlos again. So if you're listening, this is because of you. He is a beast. He is a monster rider, and he's done the 160 many times. He led us in the Triple Crown, which is Cypress, Grouse, and Seymour ride in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And so I'll be bringing a pair of headphones, and I'll be listening to a mixture of music. And what has been recommended by Carlos is heavy metal. You know, it's
Heavy
really
metal.
hard and going and good to go. However, I'm going to have a mix of hip hop, top 50 music, that
Yeah.
type of thing, and keep it going. Normally, when I'm on a ride, on a solo ride, I'm listening to a podcast, but I'm really going zone 2. I'm not really pushing it hard.
Just chilling. Yeah.
And when I'm in the group rides, we're going full gas.
That's it.
So there's no talking. When we go with our friends for a coffee ride, we're chatting with each other. So
Yes.
I think that's going to be kind of the main thing,
Yeah.
is the music. Just when I do end up riding solo, or I just really need that push, kind of feel like someone's with me,
Yeah.
I will bring a camera. It will most likely be the Insta360 Go
360.
Ultra.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll try and do a group photo of the Last Wheel Cycling crew, and then that will probably show that up too as well. But the music that I am probably going to listen to is K-pop.
K-pop. K-pop. Demon Hunters.
There you go.
Okay, there's another.
Demon Hunters,
I'm gonna
let's
bring it
go.
in. I'm gonna bring it in.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
bring it in.
Demon
100%.
Hunters, let's go. We're going.
Yeah.
That's the song right there. On repeat, let's go.
So this is a good call. Now, we're saving weight with the radar, but then
Yeah.
obviously we're going to be bringing headphones, we're going to bring a camera.
Camera, right?
I have an Apple Watch. I know Abdul has an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to connect my headphones to my Apple Watch so I don't have to bring my phone.
There you go.
Now you have the Oakley.
Yeah, I can do video and music on this glasses right now on the Meta Vanguards.
Are you going to bring your phone, or are you going to save the
Yeah, I'll
weight?
still bring my phone actually. Yeah, I'll still bring the phone.
So just in case everybody, if he doesn't have a good time, it's most likely because of the,
The
extra weight
weight.
of the iPhone 16 Pro Max.
This is gigantic. I'll probably when I get dropped on a hill, I'll probably just toss it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Throw the water bottle, throw everything.
Everything,
You're good to
everything,
go. Yeah.
But it's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow. The weather is looking awesome compared to last year. When we started, it was torrential downpour. So this year, we are thanking the gods, weather gods. You've done it this year. We are excited.
We are excited, 100%. I can't wait.
Yeah. So any last words for before tomorrow?
You know, we had this discussion before we were recording, and the crazy thing is I'm not nervous. And I don't like that. I like to have a little bit of nervousness to make sure that I am at my 100% peak and I'm good to go. I am super excited. Because when I take a look at the numbers and what we've done in our training, we've done 3,000 meters of elevation.
Yeah.
We've done, on an easy ride, I've done 160 kilometers, and I've never done 160 kilometers before this year.
Yeah.
And so when I think about this ride, I think I just want to take in. I'm not really focused on being the fastest.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about being number one in the KOMs.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. So I want to take in the community. I
Yeah.
want to take in getting to meet people on the ride, and also the views.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I'm riding super, super hard, my head is down on the handlebars, just breathing really, really heavy. I want to be able to put my head up and just enjoy the scenery around me.
Yeah, I think, now that I've done it a couple of times, I think the best thing to do really, as you say, just show up and just have fun, relax,
Have fun.
whatever, right? And then you'll be surprised of how well you do.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, you know what, I got to do a time, I got to do this, I have to you know, all this stuff that goes through you. Just show up and ride.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
And if you've never done the Tour de Victoria before, I urge you to try it, because at the end, you get a nice meal.
Yeah.
I think there's vegan options. I think there's burgers and a cold beverage ready to go. And hopefully, if you are riding this year, depending on when we have this released, we'll see you on the ride, but we will have a post episode of how everything went.
Absolutely. And see how like suffered
How sore we are after.
How sore we are after the ride, right?
Exactly. And maybe rethink the RBC Whistler Grand Fondo.
Yeah, maybe we might not even do it. Who knows?
And bail out. We'll see.
Yeah. But so from here, we're actually going to go pick up our race package. I like the word race. You know, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Instead of just the ride package, the race sounds, you know, you're ready to go. Let's go.
Exactly.
Great race package. And then, and then just taper, relax, eat, repeat.
Good to go.
That's it.
All right. Until next time, we'll catch you
on the next one.